All Disney all day, hey, hey, hey.
On the east side, where you at? No one likes it, my nightstand in the back. Come back, you can meet.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kim. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I make bullet journal videos every week, but sometimes I throw a couple others in for fun. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, please, and hit the bell, please. And I'm talking to you, because I know half of you watch me and don't subscribe, so hit that button. I'll wait. Thank you. All right, let's do this thing. My daughter's awake and she will surely be making a cameo, I can promise you that. Now, real quick, I'm gonna make this intro real quick since I have all this going on, crunching and babies stepping over cords and all kinds of fun stuff. Now, we had a great time at Disney. My daughter just turned 3. She had a blast. It was so fun watching her eyes light up and meet all the princesses, and it was just amazing. But planning a trip to Disney is freaking stressful. Just being at Disney, period, is stressful. There's a lot that goes into it. And I'm hopefully going to help a few of you with this video, because I'm not only going to be planning my next weekly spread with my beautiful Disney Castle watercolor piece that I did, but I'm also going to be sharing some helpful planning tips on how to plan a trip to Disney, or for anywhere for that matter. So here is the video. Enjoy. What's up, everybody? Before we get started, I wanted to just quickly show you my matching nails. I am always going to be matching my nails to my bullet journal theme every month going forward. Color Street is just amazing. I cannot rave on them enough. I did this in under 10 minutes. No dry time. We have all these amazing new Easter shades and fun new patterns, and there are so many to choose from. This is Fiji Fuchsia, but it's just one of many, so check it out. The link's in the description. Now let's get into planning. I'm really excited about this one. I got the inspiration from Pinterest, so I'm going to put up a quick little picture to give you sort of an idea of where I got this whole inspo from. I just absolutely fell in love with the colors from this, the blues, the pinks, the purples. It just really and captured the whole Disney princessy vibe to me, and I really liked the idea of sort of watercoloring the castle and just doing my days of the week around that, because I wanted to see if I could do it. I really wanted to kind of push myself, and it's been sort of my goal for this new year is to try new things and things that I normally wouldn't try, because I would look at it and just automatically be intimidated and think that there's no way I can do that, which was my immediate thought looking at this, and it actually turned out great, and I'm really proud of it. And again, all I did was, I'm not even using real watercolors, I'm just using my Tombows, because like I said, they always just have more colors to choose from than the watercolor kits that I have. I've got almost all the Tombows, so I have all the pinks, all the blues, all the purples, so I had quite a bit of a selection to choose from. And I gotta say, I am so impressed with this art journal of notebook quality, because I did quite a few, I did a little bit of layering. If you'll notice, I started off with really light blues and pinks and purples, and then sort of added on the darkers, and so I was really layering it on there, just a lot of watercolors. And then you'll see that when I flip it over, you can't even tell that I watercolored on the page at all. It's just phenomenal. I did a tiny bit of outlining here, mainly just the flags. I didn't want to go overboard and outline the entire castle, because I didn't want to take away from how beautiful it looked, and sometimes it's good to just leave well enough alone. And I did start to sort of outline everything with my black, and then I'm like, you know what, I think it's gonna look better if I maybe do like a gold or a silver. So what I ended up doing is busting out my silver Uniball gel pen, and I'm actually going to be going over that black with a little bit of silver. And then up there at the flags, I'm going to go over those with my gold Uniball pen, and it kind of makes it pop a little bit more and just gives it more of like a special feel. And then I even take, a few of my my gold and my white and kind of make it just a couple little dots inside the castle to almost make it look galaxy-esque, but not quite. I just wanted it to look magical, almost like the castle is sparkling. Now, if any of you are at home thinking like there's no way I can draw that castle, how did she even draw that castle to begin with? Let me just say, I've never taken one art class, nothing. Like I had absolutely no experience with art before I started bullet journaling. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. I honestly just looked at a picture of this, and then I just sort of started sketching it with my pencil and erasing it when it was off, and fixing the little parts that needed fixing. And it's not perfect by any means. It's not like the exact castle, but it looks good enough. Sometimes you can just sort of fake it till you make it, or fake it till you create it, if you will. But again, you'll never know unless you try. Of you that watch me on a regular basis know that I'm trying very hard to actually use my washi tape this year, because I have a overabundance of washi tape. It's like an insane amount of washi, and I really need to start using it. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to add a little washi to the ends of the pages. And then I ended up hating it because it's not even. I can't ever seem to get it when I try to do the pages like this, so I can remember where this page is, by the washi tape. I don't know, I always just seem to mess it up, so I ended up taking it off and just scrapping the whole thing. But I am going to incorporate some washi later on. So now that I've planned my week, I really wanted to sort of show you guys how I plan a trip to Disney, because if you've ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, or any theme park for that matter, you know that a lot goes into it. It's an exhausting day, and a lot of things sort of need to be pre-planned, or you're not going to really have a good time. And that's just the God's honest truth. And one of the number one things that you need to prepare for are the fast passes, because Disney's whole fast pass thing, I don't like it at all, because they allow pass holders, the people that have the annual passes, to book their fast passes 60 days in advance. Whereas we got these tickets, like a week in advance, and did not have that luxury. So at that time, all of the really good fast passes for like all the really good rides, the mountains, the Space Mountain, the Splash Mountain, Thunder Mountain, those are all basically gone at this point. So you kind of just have to, work with what you got. Another thing you never want to forget is just a list of things to bring, because you'd be surprised how easy it is to forget all that stuff when you're in a rush in the morning, rushing to get out the door. So I have a list of all the things that I wanted us to bring, to pack, and I also made a budget just in case for, and I also left room for, expenses that we might not know that we're gonna, accrue, like in case we want to spend the night out there. Like, let me check and see what the cheapest hotels are, in case I do want to get the, memory maker photo pass thing where you get to get all your pictures from Disney that day. I just wanted to have all of that ready, prepared, but we actually were able to stay under budget by $20. So it's real easy to spend like literally thousands of dollars at a theme park on absolutely nothing. So I just really recommend everybody make a budget. So on the right, I have my budget, and then just our top picks / must meet characters that I really wanted Aubrey to be able to experience, because Nathaniel's already been to about a bazillion, theme parks. So I really wanted to kind of focus on Aubrey and what we wanted her to do, which was meet the princesses and ride the teacups and all that stuff, which we did get to do. So I was thankful for that. And then on the left there, I just had final to-dos, things to pack, etc. Now we're getting on to the fun stuff, which is the itinerary and memories. But I'm doing the memories first before I forget how I have these pictures laid out, because I can't tell you, I've rearranged them so many times. So I'm doing those first. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I accidentally left my bullet journal at home, and all of these plans were just completely null and void. So another big tip is, if you're going to make all these pre-plans, is to actually bring the bullet journal with you. Yes. Now, I printed all these out with my Canon IV printer. It will print out any picture that's on your phone. You just hook it up electronically, like through Bluetooth to the camera, and it just prints them out. You can print out, layout pictures with multiple pictures in one. You can add text to the pictures, and it takes no ink. They call it zinc zero ink, because you just fill it up with film, and it just keeps on printing pictures. And then, of course, I saved, the little map from Magic Kingdom, and just stuck a couple cute little things in there just to kind of give it a nice little feel, just more memories. And then, like, I remember, if you remember what I said in the beginning about the washi, I'm really trying to use it more, so I incorporated a little bit of washi in there too, and I love the way that page came out. Let's go back a tick here, and we're going to go down to the itinerary now. I think this is really important to do, and what's even more important to do is to actually stick to it. Now, unfortunately, our day that we went to Disney was literally the day of daylight savings time, where we were losing an hour. I don't even remember my alarm going off. I don't know if it did, whatever, but we were late. So one of the most important things about the itinerary is to actually stick to it, or it's not going to work. You miss one thing and it's going to have a domino effect and ripple down and mess everything up. So if you really want to have a good day, I'm telling you, you need to wake up super early, be prepared, have everything ready to go, packed, already ready. That's what I would do. And just be ready to, when you wake up, get on the road and go. That's the best way to do it. Honestly makes me really mad, because I had everything so perfectly planned. I even wrote out in blue the things that were going to be good for, Nathaniel and my husband to do, and then the things in pink that would be perfect for just me and Aubrey to do. I had this all planned to a T, and then forgot the damn bullet journal. It's like the one time I forget my bullet journal, go figure. But again, that's what happens when you wake up late and you're rushed. So just be sure you wake up early on time. That's my biggest piece of advice I can give you, is get there early. Because if you get there early, you can actually have a good 2 hours to the park before it gets crowded, and you can ride all those long wait rides before the crowds even get there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a lot going on right now, as you can see. So I'm wrapping things up. I hope you guys really enjoyed my watercolor Disney castle. It was a lot easier to make than you would think, so don't automatically count yourself out as an artist, because you'd be surprised just what you can do when you put your mind to it. My daughter's shirt says, make your mark. Yes, you can. Color your way and create your dreams. Can you tell that Mommy got this for her? It's a shirt that has pencils and pens and stationery, and it's about creating dreams. I did. Thank you, Aubrey.